Hello! It's been a while since I've done an update. We now have quite a few changes since Christmas and a lot going on with the layout. I've been working diligently for the last few weeks just trying to trace down a short that I had in the bottom line, because I'm actually starting to work on getting some of the scenery and track going down below. I'd like to be able to run 3 trains again. That would be nice. And some of the other stuff is going on around here. Let me go ahead and switch. Let me see. Hold on here. Now you're not just looking at me. Okay, over here, let me show you one of the bigger changes. We're now sporting a Bamboo P1S 3D printer. Sweet. Being able to print out some of our train accessories and pieces that I'll show you kind of what I'm doing here. Let me see, some simple stuff like air conditioning units for the tops of buildings to let's go over here and I'll show you the stuff like oh yeah oh, hold on, a dumpster that's gonna go over here by the police station or something, and I've got a 500-gallon propane tank that I have not painted or smoothed out, but this is another one of those great things that came off of the printer, and got a lot going on. So one of the biggies is, like I say, I was down here troubleshooting this bottom line here. That's crucial to being able to park trains and stuff down in the yard. And let's see here. I'll show you down here what happened. There's my wonderful base 3. After thinking that it was a power brick, I was thinking my power brick went out, so I got tried a different power brick. I tried disconnecting my base unit, thinking that my Power Master here was having issues, because every time I turned up the power, everything would shut off. Come to find out, after tearing into my wiring, I use this wiring raceway that normally they use in data centers for computer cabinets. It's nice because I can just slide this piece over the top of it and covers it all up and organizes it nicely. But come to find out, when I was troubleshooting my TMCC runs, why my signal is giving me issues, I ran a ground wire here around underneath the track, and that ran through here, came through here, or through here, come through here, goes down here, and it's plugged into this little guy right here that gives me my ground off of the earth ground from the power. But lo and behold, I didn't know it because this was all covered up. Down here, I had a positive for, it looks like one of the lines that came loose and was touching my ground. So I'm going to troubleshoot this. I'm going to take and grab my ohm meter and figure out where this guy goes and put it back where it belongs. It probably goes either this bus or this bus, and we'll get that all taken care of. And then at the same time, I'm going to probably do some troubleshooting on my DCS TIU, because either I have a loose wire here for it, or I need to plug my auxiliary power back in, because it's not giving me signal for my MTH train. Because I really enjoy that diesel set, and right now I can't control it with the TIU. Sad. So like I say, I'll probably be figuring out getting this guy plugged back in right here, so that we get it powered up and see if that makes a difference. Because I think I was just running off a track voltage with this, and because I'm constantly shutting the track voltage on and off, I'd like to supply a full-time power source to this and see if that makes a difference. And so let's see here, what else? Oh yeah, over here. Oh, look, what's going on up here? Up here, we come back up here. You can see that Luke has been changing the city up a little bit here. He's adding more lights, and we're creating, turning it into more of an alpine village up here, more of a snowy top of the hill place. So that'll be lots of fun. But to do that, he's doing a lot of rewiring. You can see back there, he's also done some printing of some actual buildings, which is cool. Nice thing about 3D printing is if you don't like it, it didn't just set you back $24 plus shipping. So if I go down here, you can see, hey, there's Luke down there doing some wiring. Hey, Luke. Yeah.
Lots of wiring.
Yeah, it's a spaghetti mess. So he's adding buses to it, rewiring it so that a lot easier to troubleshoot and a lot cleaner. And hopefully we won't have any of those going over the tracks that are going through the mountains, right, Luke?
Oh yeah, it's organized.
Yes, indeed. And I'll show you over here the. I'm gonna get over here. Oh, you can see. Oh, come back here, camera. This bus right here that I use for my low voltage signs, my Miller Engineering signs. He's using those in the back there to wire in all the city lights and stuff like that, the building lights. He purchased one of those and he's putting it back there, so it's a lot easier to connect up a whole bunch of stuff to one power source. So we're good to go there. And so that's where we're at right now. I'm going to go ahead and get on this, figure out where that wire goes, and my goal is to be able to run, use the PowerMaster down here, PowerMaster, to use conventional trains on this lower track, so I can use some of the switch engines and some of the other classic Texas Special, you name it, engines that are fun to run, and they're great. I like them because it sounds like they're doing a lot, making a lot of noise, but hardly moving. Of course, that's more of just needing to clean them, but they're still a hoot to run. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get working on that wiring. Back at it here, I can see that red wire that is right here now that was loose. We traced this thing all the way back, and it was one of the wires that was connected to the track on the first level way back there. So got that all figured out. Now we've got power back on the first level, and let me show you here. Here is something I need to work out with the Cab 3. I'm working with a base 3, and I'm already plugged. I've got the transformer 05, which is the first floor, first level, and I'm running through the PowerMaster so I can actually control the power with this. So if I go crank it up a little bit here, you can see the lights slowly turning on, and I can turn it down. Turn it back on. Thing though I'm not too fond of, if you look at this, it's not very reactive with the actual controls here for the power. I'm turn this down, and you would think that the power would go with the slider big time. I mean, just like if you were working with a regular control on a transformer. Not a chance. I mean, it slowly builds up, and it's almost to the point where if you have an emergency, your only option is to hit the halt button down there and just shut it all down if you get a runaway train. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do here is I'll go ahead and hit the direction switch. Give it a little more power. Oh, stop. Well, the one thing I can do is at least hit the direction switch to put it in neutral. And there it goes, forward again. This is what I'm talking about. I like these old-time engines. They really let you know they're working hard when they're running. Go ahead and change direction and roll it back. And stop. Like I say, it's not perfect yet. Woo! So let me turn the power down here. Gone. But that's something I need to work out. I would really hope that if it's not a setting that I can fix, that Lionel does something with this, because not being able to control that power is kind of a problem, if you ask me. So work that out. And one last thing here before I wrap up this video. Let's go over here to the workbench. I am currently replacing the tires on this guy. I think I've got it done. I have a loose wire to the soundboard in my RS11, so I've got to take that apart and take a look at it. So the sound's cutting in and out. I hope it's just a loose wire. And unfortunately, I don't understand why, but if anybody has any suggestions, this is one of my fun ones, the Hogwarts Express. It's a conventional, so I can run it on any one of my levels because I have power control on each level. Let me see, the problem with this guy is with these giant wheels, it hops over the switches. I mean, it'll bowl right through a switch and just keep going straight. So I end up, if I come back here and take a look in this back corner here, where I've got a switch way back there, where the second level meets the third level back there, it will bounce right over the top of that and go right into the hillside. It's like, that's not right. So for now, we're just using the Union Pacific to pull the Hogwarts Express. A little bit of European meets American kind of a thing here. All right. Well, that's a wrap. I'm going to go ahead and get this. This is all taken care of, and I see Luke's still back there working away. It's like we say, it'll never be finished. All right. Have a good one. Oops. That's it for this video, and we're going to wrap it up and get back to maybe working on those engines over there, getting them working properly so I can get the sound back on my RS11 and maybe play around with the Hogwarts Express a little bit to see if I can get that to work, at least on the top level for the kids. Oh, one quick thing I was going to point out. I think I mentioned it. Let me pause this. And this is my MTH helicopter car. Unfortunately, with the helicopter on there, you can't go through anything. I can't go through my bridge back there. I can't go through any of my tunnels. So I don't know if it's just made for a Christmas tree or what, but what I'm going to do is, you see that piece of straight track right there by the flatbed? I'm going to go ahead and put this accessory. Oh, that was crazy. Okay, where that that straight piece of track is right there by the flatbed truck, I'm going to go ahead and replace that with an accessory piece of track. I'll get that in there so that at least we can leave the helicopter back there, and the kids can launch that thing probably right into the ceiling. We'll see how this goes. Well, so we'll give that a go, and we'll see what happens. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up, and if you made it this far, thanks for watching.